Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. League's best.
No, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes in some.
And on the hill today, Trevor Rogers. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So, look.
Strike two. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he beats him to first. He's safe. Number 11 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Byron Buxton. Hey! The 0-1, runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing. Definitely was deserving of a hit.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. In there safely. It's 2-zip.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luke Keeschel now at the plate. Swings and misses. Strike one. Fastball for a strike.
That's out.
The next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Good job to fight that one off. That's outside. And now it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Hammered on the line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He's safe.
No, he got it.
3-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One gone, runner at first. And now here's the veteran DH, Josh Bell. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And it's
off
even
the
up.
plate, ball one.
This to third. That ends the frame. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Pablo Lopez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swinging a foul straight back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Ball. Hey.
Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for
Ball
second.
outside.
Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. In the dirt. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. That's a strike, and it's a full count. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. First and second here, no outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Fastball for a strike. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Orioles strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw to second. He's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2-2 now. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has...
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Blaze Alexander. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game. Oriole Park, still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Swing and a bouncer, picks it up with a bare hand. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who exactly where you are? Oriole Park. He's got it.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they did. Really created a mold for other organizations to follow when upgrading or building new ballparks.
Yeah, this really was the first old-school new ballpark that we saw in the major leagues. Here's Leody Taveras. Base hit right field. Headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2. Martin returns it to the infield. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
That's a ball.
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
That's
hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
And he comes to the strike. Up the middle, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson. He's 0 for 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Jackson getting to start at the hot corner. He made his major league debut when he was 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 28. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
1 out. Runners at first and second. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses. And the count is 3-1. Fouled off. He was late. Alonso on second. Jackson over at first with 1 away. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, he looks locked in on reaching a milestone we know has been coming up for him.
Yeah, Boog, 2 to go, and he'll move up into a new echelon for career Ks. Pretty special when you get to watch a pitcher have a moment like that.
That's a laser base hit. Alonso is waved home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Blaze Alexander will hit next. Now we're in there across the letters. Swung on, belted. Gone into the flagpole. A 3-run dinger. And there he is. Strike 1. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. So 2 down. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one for strike 1.
clearly he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Got him looking. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman Royce Lewis.
Hey!
Late with the swing there. And that one
Ball
upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The 2-2. And
Ball
there's a
3.
ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel.
Ball.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
High fly ball, right field. Cowser moving under this one. And that is that. Twins are set down. Back now at Oriole Park. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish. You know, these Orioles doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's to third. Lee. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
They've thrived in the high impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Ball 1.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. And now they have a base runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 for 2.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Ball. Down.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's a ball went with the sweeper. That's towards center. Buxton has a beat on it. And that's the third out. One left for the on to the fourth. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One out man at first. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
Ball. That's out.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
That's ball two.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
For strike two.
Ball.
Pitch
Ball
misses
three.
there. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked it here.
He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game,
Yeah.
That would be nice. We'll see.
Two on, 2 outs.
Hey,
Strike two. Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Everybody never come back. Gotta let the group come back. As the pressure does pipes. So what's the win?
Back here in Baltimore, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser.
That's a ball.
On the ground.
That ball's
and
foul.
It goes just foul. Just
Ball, that's
missing
inside.
there. Ball 2. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Fouled off left side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Softly hit to third. Zips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, bases empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander.
Ball.
This one in the air, right field. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Well, these
Well,
Twins
that's it.
really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Ball. That's inside.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now the Orioles manager pitching. Change here. Andrew Kittredge getting ready to make his season debut. On the ground, right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. So now, with one away and a man at second, Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. Kittredge, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. That's a base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He will score. It's 8-5.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
Runner takes off. Ball
That's
misses.
outside.
And
He's
safe.
safe.
It's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And there are 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel,
that ball went
splitter
out.
comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-5. Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, Jackson Holliday. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right
inside.
where it is.
Ball, that's out.
That
That's ball
misses the
3.
zone, and it's 3-0. That one misses.
Base, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Taveras.
And that
Inside,
misses.
ball 1.
And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Martin gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
That's a ball. Ball, that pitch is out.
And now we'll step off and check on third. Swing, and he popped it up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That is the inning. And we're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver amanecer.
At the plate,
Leading
Ryan
off for the
Jeffers.
Twins, catcher Ryan Jeffers.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. One out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Ball, that's outside.
The Orioles leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Alexander takes it in for the out. 2 down. Now the Orioles manager coming out for the Orioles, number 76. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now Kalen Culpepper. That one at 95 missed up top. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on.
Pretty
Oh,
easy to
that's
give
out.
up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And takes low for ball 1. That's a little bit low. That one misses.
Outside.
So
Ball
a
4.
leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
That one
that's
misses.
down.
That's 5 straight. Can't
Ball
find
2.
it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And it falls. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's enough. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Here comes the skipper. New pitcher now, David Vesta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Kowser, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 2.
Clips the outside corner. Now 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Alonso is waved home. 1 run across, pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
One now. Swing and a pop-up. Culpepper under it. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Blaze Alexander. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's now 10-5. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one ripped but foul. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his
base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that one misses up and in. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That'll end the inning after a lot. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Jackson tosses to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. And that one fouled off. The Twins with a lot of ground.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And now it's 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Twins retired. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard. Nobody out. Cody Clemens coming into the game now as the injury replacement. First and second and nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Colton Cal takes it to the bag. That's one. And two. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Lewis. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now at Park. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. Time call. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Ryan Kreidler. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Rickey measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best.
Nope,
you have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Twins, catcher Ryan Shepard.
Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Blaze Alexander. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Lifted in the air, right field. Martin under it, 1 down. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Orioles up big in this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner at second. 2 down.
Nope. That's ball 2.
On the inside corner for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that. We go to the 9th. Leading off, Austin Martin. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
He's 1 for 3. Picked up runner on the go. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yoan. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. No throw. Safe at second.
Easy swipe of second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball 2.
Runner at second here, one gone. And that's a strikeout looking. Down to the last out for the Twins. Now the Orioles. They hand the ball over. To a new arm, Cody Hoyer, ready to make his season debut. Buxton stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ball
Way off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. They're down to their final strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him. That's the ball game.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
12-5 is your final as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo he apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las dos cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, estoy con mis dos boy en London, Elian y esa. Subway, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Todo lo tuve que sudar, yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todo, ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.
What a feeling, getting that money.